class, how's it going out there? Little Tommy coming at you with number 71 of the Homeskoolin show. Happy football Sunday. Man, I'm stoked to watch some games today. I think I'm going to let Marshall make all my picks today. And, I'll bet he'll win, beginner's luck. So yeah, thank you for all the kind words of the last couple crazy videos I put up, with the old car and the deep fried Thursday video. Yeah, it's been busy lately. We got some big happenings in merch land. Drew from Guitar House called me and said, the hoodies are live, the new Homeskoolin hoodies. Very soft, comfy hoodies with a zipper. Hope this doesn't kill it for anyone out there. And then there's also, which I'm super excited about, another t-shirt design coming out probably next week, and it's very cool. I think you guys are really gonna like it. Very cool. Let's see, we got some good stuff here in the old viewer comment bin. Guy said, "Hey Tom, this is after watching Homeskoolin 70. He said, hey Tom, I stopped this video after the 4th ad. That was far too much. I've had a lot of those people complaining about the ads lately. Sorry about that, guys, but all you got to do is download the app Ad Blocker, and you'll never have to sit through anyone's ads ever again. So it's a quick fix, easy. The cat is back." And here's another one. A guy said, hey Tom, just finished binge watching all your episodes and there's so much to digest. What's your thoughts on Homeskoolin versus Session Man? Good question. Like, what are my thoughts on being a session man versus being the guy that does the Homeskoolin show? Well, they're both cool, right? But man, I'm a session man. I'm a session man all the way. Always have been. That's what I do, man. That's what I was put on this earth to do. I appreciate and I enjoy doing the show and having interaction with all the cool people out there. It's very cool. But in the end, playing music is where it's at for me. Not talking about music. Teaching is cool. I've gotten so much great joy out of all the cool things that younger people have said and older people that have picked up stuff from the show, and I really it does the heart good to know that there's something that all my years of suffering have done to help the human race. All my years of quiet desperation. Oh God. Okay, so another fine viewer said, hey Tom, your playing is always super melodic. Thank you. My question is, where does that come from? Years of playing, years of listening to great music? Man, I suppose it's all of that, melody has always been king to me, chords and melody, That's what drew me into music when I was a little kid. And that's still what keeps me there, I like a good groove and all that and a strong beat. But for me, melody is everything. It always has been. I just always looking for those notes that pull on the heartstrings, It's what you do. And if you're ever lost about what to play on a solo, 2 things you can do: revert to the rhythm of the song, the rhythmic hook, and also revert to the melody of the song. I had a long talk with a producer named Joey Moy yesterday about this. Or was it yesterday? No, it was the day before yesterday. We did a session together. I was doing a bunch of overdubs, and he was like, man, I just don't get it when people play solos that have nothing to do with the song. They're like this whole separate thing, and like the solos should take from the rhythm and the melody of a song, just in general. There are exceptions to that rule, but I think that's true, man. There's a lot of you always want to be playing those solos that are meaningful, not just wanking, noodling and playing in boxes. You want to play something that people can remember and sing back. That's why they That's why they like that Dave Gilmour guy so much. He's good. This guy from Armadillo Slides sent me this crazy slide. Thanks for that, man. Look at that crazy slide. It's like a Corseidin bottle. Very cool. All right. Thanks for that, man. Another person said, hey, Tom, I got to see many so-called Nashville session greats. I think he means on YouTube. All of which I saw, unfortunately, before you. Now, after finally seeing all your episodes, I see how they have copied you down to a T, especially your body language and mojo. Don't want to mention any names, but now I can't unsee it. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. No idea. Okay, so here's the thing about me. In my workplace, you know, people always refer to me as the question guy. I'm known as the question guy because I love to, when there's a group of people around and there's dead time on a session, you know, no better way for me to kill it than to ask evocative, provocative, I don't know which one is right, questions about music, you know, in life, in human nature. Get people talking and interacting and laughing, because which is my favorite thing, is just cracking up. Humor, man. I live for it. So, you know, I'll ask stupid questions like, who's the top 5 this, or your all-time favorite this, or most underrated or most overrated, you know, all that kind of shit. It really gets people lit up. I've been doing this shit for years, man. I'm the question guy. One of my favorite questions to ask people is okay, here's a good one. Who's an iconic, super respected artist or band that everybody in the whole world seems to love except you? That's a good one. That really gets people thinking. I've asked that question to a million different people. Funny the answers you get. Don't even ask me what mine is, because I can't talk about it, because it's my show and I don't want to say that because I'll get shit from everybody. But you think about it. What's the artist or group that everyone in the world seems to love except you? You just never get it. You never got it. A lot of people, when I ask that question, say the Doors. I've had that. So many people say the Doors. See, I love the Doors personally. By the way, that solo from People Are Strange is one of my favorite guitar solos of all time. It's fucking amazing, in my opinion. Robbie Krieger. Talk about, I like any music that takes you to a place in time. Like, Come On People Now, Smile on Your Brother by the, I don't even know the name of the song, but by the Youngbloods, man. What a period piece, like total time capsule. When you listen to that thing, you literally transport back in time. And same thing with People Are Strange. I mean, it's a time capsule. 1967 from the Strange Daze album. You know, I'm not the biggest Doors fan in the world. I can't quote you all their album cuts and stuff, but I really do appreciate a lot of the shit they did. I think they were amazing. I think Robbie was a cool guitar player. I'll show you that solo in a minute. It's very cool. But yeah, you know, another thing that Joey, my buddy Joey, the producer I mentioned a minute ago, and I were talking about too, is I was talking about how I've been tripping out on the economy of great record making, you know, like how, you know, a lot of the music we have these days is like just full of tracks, like a million things going on inside the track, you know, 18 million parts going on. And, you know, that's kind of like what we're used to hearing now. But like, I really appreciate records that have nothing on them, like the super space records where there's just, you know, a super compelling performance, but there's nothing. Like for example, Under the Bridge by the Chili Peppers, 1991, 30-year-old record. Man, we've been listening to that in the car a lot lately because my boys love that, and I love it too. It's amazing. But that record it's a 3-piece band and a singer, and there's not a single overdub on it until over 3 minutes into the song. They put some backing vocals on it. it's just, there's so much space and room on that record. It's so cool to hear something that's that compelling, that is that sparse, you know. When we were out at Shannon's house the other day, he put up Tom Petty, "You Don't Know How It Feels" on his speakers, and sitting there listening to it on the SSL, and it was just like, man, there's nothing on that record. But it's such a statement. It's so compelling. It's like when you got a great artist and some great parts, you don't need to put a lot of shit on these records, man. That's my whole thing. Like, I'm trying desperately to get as much of a statement on a record as I can with as little. I'm working on that. Been working on that my whole life. It's an art form, man. But yeah, that's good shit. So here's that solo, right? The changes behind the solo are just B7 to E minor. So here's the loop I had. And he just goes over the top of that. He's like, you know, half step bend from the B flat to the A. And then you slide up. Okay, so there's slide up. You got to overbend those to make it sound period correct. You can't really bend them in tune. You got to bend these. And you got the Johnny Rivers Memphis lick at the end. Fucking awesome. 3, 4. When you're strange. That's like a B7 sharp to 5. That's the keyboard doing that on the record. Robbie just goes, which is super cool on its own, the B7. Kids, I forgot. I was just about to close the show, but I forgot. Got a cool idea for Uncle Larry's garage sale today. I got 2 original owner's manuals. I got a 1972 Chevelle manual in great shape, and I've got a 69 Camaro Nova Chevelle owner's manual in great shape. Complete books. We're gonna do an auction on those. First 24 hours, whoever wants to kick in the most for those. Uh-oh, one of the kids is knocking on the window. Better go. All right, guys, take care.